How's it going, guys? Welcome to Stolen One Music. Thank you for joining me on my inaugural video. All right, so we're doing Tot Fest 2021. This is 20 metal bands. This is going to be... Now, I've got Leif here, who he is the lead singer. He has been. He is the lead singer for Walking Corpse Syndrome. These guys are going to play for a couple hours tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be...
You're not there, you're not cool.
So, let me ask you, Leif. Talk to me.
Okay.
How did this thing get started?
So, what happened was, I was sitting next to my girlfriend. She was all like, I was like, we need some tater tot casserole. She's like, what's tater tot casserole? And I was like, wait, you don't know what tater tot casserole is? She's like,
Say what?
Yeah, I was like, you never heard of that shit? She's like, no, I never heard of that shit. I was like, okay, so I got on the Facebook machine, and I was like, is this just me? Am I the only one that's ever, that only knows what tater tot casserole is? I was like, everyone was just like, who the fuck is this bitch? And I was like, yeah, so basically what happened was, everyone and their dog was just like, dude, this chick's crazy. You don't know, she's nuts, Like, everyone and their dog knows what tater tot casserole is. And so, the comments got going, and pretty soon...
I'm going to zoom out because you're super animated right now, and I want to make sure I get all that.
And so, out of nowhere, what happened was, she was all like I'd never heard of it. And I was just like, but everyone else had heard of it, and they were like, this bitch is crazy. And so what happened, in the comments, they were like, we should make a tater tot casserole metal fest. And that's kind of where it came from. And so my girlfriend literally started this, and now it's a real deal. We're doing a tater tot casserole metal fest for charity.
Now, this is the second rendition of this particular festival, is that correct?
It's supposed to be the third, but COVID, so, you know.
COVID has been a deal breaker. So, tomorrow starts at 1:30. That's when I'll be there. Technically starts at 2. Goes all day, all night. 20. Count them, 20 metal bands. Can you feel it?
Bands. Scissor.
All right, I'm gonna have to rate this R now, because that, well, maybe X. What's happening? Well,
So I did that one time. It was awesome.
all right. Well, I'm feeling a little dirty now.
She is.
Leif, ladies and gentlemen.
That's where it came from. So, and now we're gonna do a whole metal fest. 20 bands, inside and outside, at the Dark Horse.
And what are we doing this for?
Oh yeah. So the charity. So like we're going to LGBTQA, all the acronyms. Like there's so many I can't call them, but like it's for all the people that are like been discouraged for the longest time ever. And also for Joey's place, which Joey was a really awesome dude. He hung himself, and so this was a prevention thing. So all of the proceeds go towards these two things that are really awesome, and that's what we're all about. So it's not just a metal fest; it's a charity as well.
So there you go. LGBTQ, Joey's place, both great causes. Come down here, it's $10 cover. Fantastic stuff. Tot Casserole Festival. We've got a tot eating contest. And I'm hoping that I get to showcase my tot shirt tomorrow. But
It's gonna be amazing. Right?
yeah, it has to arrive in the United States mail. That's weird.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be great. So you gotta be there. If you're not there, then you're not cool, basically.
All right, guys. I am here at pre-night for Tot Fest at the Dark Horse, 1800 Regent, $10 cover charge, 20 metal bands. These guys are not in it for the cover charge. These guys are putting everything towards charity. Again, LGBTQ and Joey's place. It's going to be a great night. I can't wait. And I have a casserole going into the competition tomorrow. So, I dare you to beat me. Bring your casserole now. Anyway, I am here with Eddie from Blessed Doom. And basically, where are you guys at with this? I mean, I know Leif kind of had the whole, my girlfriend didn't know about tater tot casserole, and then we motivated into Tot Fest, which I attended on the first rendition. We missed it last year because of COVID. What are you most excited about this year?
There's a lot to be excited about. We got tons of giveaways, so you can enter to win tickets to Guns N' Roses and Rockin' the Rivers. But mostly I'm excited about the bands and the performers. So 20 bands. Most of them are from, 19 of them are from Montana.
That's great.
And 11 of them are from Missoula. So I'm super excited to see all those bands. We also have one band from Salt Lake City. They were a band that their bus broke down last time around, and so we invited them back. Jesus Rides the Rickshaw. Awesome band. And, you know, we have a tater tot menu. Tons of tater tots. So maybe you want some chili cheese tots. Maybe you want some tots a la mode with a little ice cream on your tater tots.
Maybe I do. Maybe I won't want another damn tot in my life. I don't know. But
the tater tot casserole competition, you know, you can win free ink. You're gonna get a free T-shirt. And you're gonna get some drinks from the Sunrise Saloon Dark Horse, and you better bring a good casserole because I hear this man right here may have the recipe. He may have the one.
you know, I can't divulge my secrets, but we're going to give it a hell of a go. So, 20 bands, a great set of causes. Tater Tot Bar. Just if you're into the metal scene whatsoever, local music, that's what this channel is all about. Bringing local bands from wherever who are just playing to have a great time, do great things.
We also have two. Maybe you're kind of like, we're gonna kick it up a notch. We actually have a drag show going on at Tot Fest too. So we have two drag show performers, a drag king and a drag queen, and it's all in support of our charities. I can't stress that enough. We are really happy to support these charities, Joey's Place and the LGBTQ Center. They are important to us, and every penny, from the t-shirts, from the raffle, from the entry fee, it all goes to those charities. The bands are not taking it.
So, somebody explain to me a more selfless situation. I mean, 20 bands are putting themselves out there to make this happen. That's fantastic. So be here, please. I was going to get all touchy and heartfelt here, but I'm going to save that for, there's going to be a lot of beer, a lot of tots, and a lot of fun. So leave the drama at home, come on down to the Dark Horse, 1800 Regent, and let's do this thing. Hey, Eddie, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
We're on at 7.
Been watching that damn site for the tot casserole stuff, and man, it was slow going at first, but we got it up there, and there it is. Tot Fest. Just right inside this. Be there. What are we doing here? All right.
Talk to you in a minute, man.
Back with another update here. I am with JJ from Devolution. Another band which is going to be playing Tot Fest.
Indeed.
Super stoked. All right, so you've been part of the Tot Fest thing from the beginning.
Which was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2019.
Now, tell me, what's got Devolution excited about being in this project?
So we got songs coming out. We're writing. We got a new member named Dave Drake, who used to be in Universal Chokesign, if any of your UCS fans out there. He's going to be playing drums with us, and he started back in March, and we've been really pulling together quite a bit. Just a little bit, here and there, new songs, and we're going to be not debuting per se, but we're going to be releasing our song called Bounce shortly. Now, here's the kicker. You're going to want to show up early. You want to be there on time, because you can be in our music video. That's, I guarantee you. and we're looking for you to be in the music video.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh my God. All right, so let's.
Yeah.
So I've heard the story about how Tot Fest kind of was born.
Oh yeah.
What I want to know is, even though it's got its inception from a mythical, magical unknowing of what a tater tot casserole was, will anyone in Devolution be taking part of any of the tater tot festivities?
Well, hell yeah, I'm going to be eating that stuff like it's going out of style. That's me, though. That's me. I will not be producing any tater tot casserole. I'm not the best cook in the world, that's for sure. But I will be eating, sampling, and maybe filming some of the contestants that are going to go through the process of eating as many as they can, the contest, win the tickets, have a good time, enjoy myself, coax others to have a good time. That's my job. That's my job. And hopefully everything's going to go down smooth. You know, sometimes it's a 50-50 thing. You never know. You just never know, man.
Awesome. Well, I don't know about anyone else, but I am looking forward to hearing some of the new Devolution stuff.
Me too.
I'm stoked to hear Leif and the boys. Blessed him. I mean, you got 3 series bands here that I've talked to so far. The rest of these guys are doing all for charity. Every bit of this is going to charity. Just remember that. Don't scoff at the $10 charge because it is for a killer couple causes. You've got tot stuff going on. You've got raffles going on. If your casserole wins, there's actually free ink involved with that. So, please,
There's
come on
tickets
down
to GNR. There's all kinds of stuff that you can win. Just coming down, having a good time, listening to some music, you know, hanging with some bros or some ladies or whatever, mind you. Just come on down. It's worth it. I
So
promise.
we're gonna leave the drama, just leaving the drama at home and coming down
Leave
and
it.
having a good time.
Leave it at home. Don't bring it. This ain't that. Enjoy the Smoky outside with the rest of us here in Montana. We've got bands from all over the place coming from Montana, and it's going to be a killer ride. It only happens once a year, and you never know when it might not happen again.
Missoula, Montana, 2 o'clock p.m.age. Be here at the Dark Horse because my casserole's better than yours. All right. Update. I am with yet another band member from one of the 20 bands that will be performing at the Dark Horse. It's going to be a killer show. So, I'm going to introduce you to Dan from Saris.
What up?
All right, Dan, talk to me. Tell me about Tot Fest.
All right, so we actually played the first Tot Fest as well, which is in 2019. As everyone knows, it's been the longest year ever because it's actually been 2 years. But this started 2019 through some type of harebrained thing through Leif making tater tots. But then we all just showed up and played metal, and I think if you come down, even if you're not a metal fan, there's going to be things that you will like.
So, of course, we have Leif in the background being very tater totty, but if you watch the tater tot video, you'll notice this gentleman who was in a paper hat, who was actually on the side of fries. Tell me about that. All right,
That's my award-winning line apparently.
so tell me about the charities.
Okay, so there's the center and there's Joey Place. The center is an organization that supports the rights of the LGBT community in Missoula, and I don't know if they're further out, but we're here to support our brothers and sisters and everyone in that. And Joey's Place is a great charity. I can't remember exactly what it's for. My bad, but I believe it helps children in really bad situations.
I think Leif touched on it a little bit. I think he had a little bit of the background
Yeah.
story, and it sounded like it was a really great situation.
No, we're all about getting together and supporting that. I'm so glad all the proceeds that are produced this day are going to go to those two charities. So, if like I said, there's so many diverse bands here. When people say metal, it can mean a million things. Chances are there's something in there that you like, so you should come on down. Pay the $10 at the door. That goes immediately to those charities, and then you get to hear some kick-ass bands that you probably wouldn't hear otherwise. So there's a flavor here for you, and sometimes that flavor is tater tots. Sometimes it's pizza tater tots. It might be nacho tater tots. Maybe you just ask for an egg and you put on top of the tater tots. It's like hash browns.
So, are you going to be heading up the casserole judging, or who do I got to slip a 50
I'd be willing to do a taste test and give it all a try and give my feedback, get a stomach ache right before my set, try to scream, and who knows, maybe it'll be another type of Tot Fest.
Okay, guys, come on down, please. It's going to be freaking amazing. I'm not one to beg, but I need company and I need a camera person. Just out of volunteerism, please. But again, 20 metal bands, going to be freaking amazing. And I'm going to be here for all of it.
Congrats on your inaugural video.
This is the inaugural video of Stolen One Music. Food, fun, music, local music especially. Tell them about the
Come get 'em.
Come get them.
You're organizing it. You need help.
All right, for those of you who have been following Walking Corpse Syndrome, which they do play the longest, but none of these guys are considering themselves a headliner. Reason being is because this is camaraderie. This is local music at its finest. This is what it's all about. When you are in a community like this, all these guys get together and they come up with the most ridiculous things that are going to be the most fun, and it's for a great couple of causes. Actually, now I have an individual here who did the documentary. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a docu-series because I get that particular verbiage messed up.
It's actually a feature-length documentary on Walking Corpse Syndrome.
And never mind, I got to edit that out because I got a friend request. So tell us a little bit about what that's all about, and then give us some background on what you're currently doing.
So I started in the music scene about 6 years ago doing just photography for the events, and I started working with Walking Corpse Syndrome and realized that everything that they do deserved to be a documentary. And so I started following during one of their tours, and I went to Spokane to record their album with them, and it became a feature-length documentary that you can find on YouTube called Getting Out. And since then, I realized that I loved doing documentaries so much that I'm working on one now for the entire Missoula music scene. And I'm trying to go from like the early 90s through today.
Hear that? I might be able to be included in something. Finally! I can be included in something because I was there in the early 90s. Anyway, music scene as a whole here in Missoula. Now, is that going to be incorporating all the bands that are coming in for this as well?
For Tot Fest, yeah, it actually includes quite a few of the bands. I've been working on this for about 3 years now. And so I've got probably 17 out of the 20 bands that are going to be playing on film previously to this. And
outstanding.
I've traveled all over the state doing just different shows and getting, the backstories of all of these bands and just kind of investigating why they're in the scene and what the scene means to people and where it might go from here.
There you have it, guys. There's a lot going on with this. We got people here to just enjoy music. We've got a bunch of bands who are coming together for great causes. We have individuals here who are filmographers making documentaries. I actually saw, I believe, a portion or all of the Walking Corpse Syndrome documentary, and it's really good. I mean, it's great coverage for local bands. I mean, nobody gets as much exposure anymore. Thank you, internet, that we can do this, and we can take this little town in Montana, and we can put it up, and we can send it out worldwide. What else you got going? Anything?
Yeah, well, I am also working on a documentary about Tot Fest. So I've been in from the ground floor with Tot Fest when it started back in 2019, and so I've got all the footage from when we recorded the first Tots movie, and then through Tot Fest, and for this Tots movie and Tots Fest, and it'll become eventually a promo for next year.
Good stuff. If you guys have not seen the small Tot Fest, I don't want to call it a commercial, but we'll just call it a trailer video. This thing had me in stitches. We had Leif, we had Dan, we had a handful of the guys from Blessed Doom, we had a bunch of people out there. We had Devolution out there too, handful of those guys. Go watch that. Doesn't matter how many times I watch it, it's hilarious. Ketchup. It's all about the ketchup. I don't know why. Stuff is nasty. So, come down here. See these guys. All 20 bands. We're going to talk to some more of them tomorrow. You won't see that part of the video because I won't get that finished until we are done with Tot Fest, but I will have all this footage and more going on this magical YouTube channel, and I'm going to thank these guys right now for being a part of the inaugural video for my channel. Hopefully they spit it out to a whole bunch of people, and hopefully we get a good response. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, and yeah, follow me, and we'll do some more stuff. We'll cook some tater tots together. Bye.